Hi, my name's Kiara, and I'll be taking you through the historical perspectives of and on the sustainability of both social interaction and environment between the Aboriginal people and the British settlers, with a focus on the inquiry model of learning within the primary context. So let's get started. For my theme, I chose an overall theme of sustainability and social interaction between two groups of people and the difference in their care for the land, such as the sea, waterways and food. And the content descriptor I took from the Year 4 Australian curriculum website was the nature of contact between Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. And then the elaboration I used for this one as well is comparing the European concept of land ownership, including terra nullius, with the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people's relationship with the land, sea, waterways and sky, and how this affected relations between the groups. So for perspectives of the past, we need to be mindful of social status, religious views, cultural norms, place and space, and intellectual and emotional settings of the time. So the group of people in the past that had influence on this topic would be the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples living there at the time, and their notice of the close relationship with each other and their care for the land. However, with the British First Fleet, they had a concept of occupying and owning land, using it for resources and making material and monetary value from it. Here I have a few resources, screenshots that could be handy to use, and I'll let you look at that in your own time. We will continue with the presentation. So for perspectives on the past, it's also important to be mindful of the social status, religious views, cultural norms, place and space, and intellectual and emotional settings of today's time, and notice how it is different to thinking back in the past. And the Aboriginal Australian peoples of today may have a different experience and understanding of the past compared to white Caucasian Australians, and it is important to be sensitive of all viewpoints and perspectives, and create a democratic classroom where students feel comfortable to share their own point of view, but also listen to the point of view of others and respect it. So perspectives on the past is looking back on it now, and we have to be mindful that our views on the past may be completely different to those who were living in that time. The inquiry model that I chose was the New South Wales HSIE for Prep to 6. And it has 7 different stages, and I'll quickly run you through them. So that's initiate investigation, identify and gather information, analyze, organize and sort information, synthesize and communicate information, apply information gained to new or different situations, plan and implement action, and reflect on learning. And on the left there's just a guide of how and what questions you could use to guide them through that. Here I have a table of that HSIE inquiry resource, and just running through a few different tasks and capabilities and intercurricular skills and content knowledge that they would need for each stage. And same again with the 4 to 7 stages there. But I will just focus on step 1 initially, so that's initiate investigation. So in the first step of the NSW HSIE model, I would catch interest of the topic of social and environmental interaction, perspectives and sustainability. And then to get them interested, students will get in groups and based off of their perspectives of the topic, role play, create dramatization of British coming on their boats and what the Aboriginals must have thought and felt, what they might have said or did, and why there was disharmony amongst the two groups of people. And students are given time to rehearse using only background knowledge or thinking skills. They will then discuss at the end of each of the performances and go into inquiry number 2, where they'll be researching the topic specifically. So this is just an initial activity to get them warmed up, and it also uses intercurriculum skills such as dramatization, critical thinking skills and group work. And then for step 2, identify and gather information. So in this section they will have focused inquiry questions for their research and analysis of different primary and secondary sources, different videos and various trusted websites, and they need to discover their own information and their own ideas about the broader topic of sustainability and social interactions with others. and that will be scaffolded for them as well. And of course, the action and reflection goals for this whole unit is: why is it important and relative to real life? What can we do to create a better economic, social and environmental impact from relationship with Aboriginal peoples and their concept of land ownership? How our ways of interaction and of living have impacts on others and on our environment? Learn from the past to put it into practice now and in the future, and become more sustainable in our social interactions with others and land cultivation. So this incorporates the larger theme of sustainability, and the students will have a great knowledge of that, and they will want to put it into practice in their real life. And here I just have my bibliography of resources I used to create this presentation, but if you would like any more information on anything I've said today, just let me know. Thank you very much. Bye bye.